And this is the story that's going to end the show for eternity.
Yeah. And so we'd like to end Audioface forever on a fun note. Talk about Little Loaded. And now, much like Little Loaded, Audioface is over. Little Loaded, we began by talking about the funniest mugshot we'd ever gotten. The fastest mugshot for the Audioface Awards this year, because he had killed his friend and video recorded it, and then went to jail because he pleaded for first-degree murder. Now, he'd gotten out of jail on bond. He was doing all that stuff. And
beautiful.
Oh, God, there was a time I had my hair like that. Don't worry about it. Anyways, according to a police report obtained by TMZ, cops in Cedar Hill, Texas, responded to a call Monday morning from Lil Loaded's mom, who was crying on the front porch, who said his son was dead. Lil Loaded's mom apparently told the police that she had returned home to find her son in the second-floor hallway, saying that he was emotional last night, crying and upset about how much he loved his ex-girlfriend.
And then he took a fucking shotgun and shot himself in the stomach.
Yeah.
And this is why.
So I'll start and then you can continue and then I'll kind of go on. Lil Loaded's wasn't his hit song like Block Baby, Sklock Sklitty or whatever?
It was like Sklock Sklitty, Skitty Sklock. Yeah.
And
it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad trap song. He was too far into the game. He literally shot a guy, murdered him in the street. His family was dying and crying and shit. And he videotaped it and recorded it. So now the shoe's on the other foot, and the shoe's on the other foot because he didn't have the dignity to even get shot by a Jeep.
Shoe's on the other foot. He had a bitch outdo himself because he was crying over a bitch. So that automatically gets you nominated for the Little Bitch Award. Maybe, I don't know. We'll play for the jury later, because you go upset, but you're trying to be this hood rat dude going up and shooting dudes in the street, video recording, and be like, ha ha ha, look at his dead body, and then you go, oh, wake up, man, and meanwhile your mama's on the phone like, oh my God, Lord Jesus have mercy, my baby. And then it sees you going out, there's blood coming out of your mouth, your fucking nostrils, your earlobes and shit. You didn't even do it the nice way. You could just get some mercury down that shit. You can get.
You didn't even do it the Juice WRLD way, where it's really ugly on the inside, but all your mom sees is the foaming at the mouth, which is fine. It just looks like you choked on Tic Tacs. It's no problem.
Exactly. You just have some orange Tic Tacs that were expired from 1992 that you just choked on. It's all any good. No. Your mom has to go up and clean up your black ass all over the fucking floor, just blood everywhere, and just mop it up.
How does it feel to kill yourself over the first girl to give you a hand job? That's the most pathetic fucking excuse for a life ever. Honestly, you should have killed yourself at age 14 if we knew how that was going to end.
You should have killed yourself before you killed the dude in the street, so that way you at least saved a life, damn, do yourself a favor, have a negative KD ratio. You can't be even. It's not, this world is not fair. That Lil Loaded has an even KD spread. He should be at least -1.
At least Lil Loaded killed himself. It saves the government the welfare money. It's just so,
solid.
I think it is fucking hilarious that this murderer killed himself, and I just think that it's hilarious that you did it over we talk a lot about men being trash, but
no epiphany of it.
No woman is worth killing yourself over.
Nobody's worth killing yourself over.
No woman is barely worth the fight is. Let alone killing yourself over.
Take that.
Barely worth a matinee theater showing. I don't get why.
If you want excitement, take your ass to the movies. Why did you put a fucking 12 gauge in your belly button, pull the trigger? That shit probably jumped up and broke your jaw at the same time. So you got teeth everywhere. You got guts spilling out.
Why didn't he just shoot himself in the balls, make himself a woman, and he can fuck himself for the rest of eternity? Then
exactly.
He could be his friend in jail.
So you got 8 balls, 3 cocks, different ways, one up the ass, one here, and you're just doing it that way instead of, letting your mom have to clean them up the mess.
Flossing your intestines with a prison guy's dick, just going in and out.
Exactly. It would have been better, if you killed your guy, actually properly, the justice system properly got you arrested and in jail for life, and you find a boyfriend in there instead while he fucks you, while you drop the soap 85 times. You're oh my God, I like males instead. You're not going to cry and kill yourself. That would have been a better life.
Lil Loaded could have gone out like a gangster. He could have gone out fighting in the ops in the streets. He could have gone out fighting in the mill. He might as well have just gone. like Lil Loaded would have been the most pathetic IDF soldier ever because he would have been Lil Loaded one of the niggas you couldn't let in like a co-ed military because he'd be like, nah, this little ball girl over here made some flowers for me and then I got her a little card, but this ball girl said, no, I like the army better and this other guy's much stronger anyways. So he full metal jacketed himself in the urinal.
But at least Private Pile got some balls and does it and does everything in formation. Lil Loaded would have like somehow like fucked it up and then killed himself. Like,
Lil Loaded Private Pile.
Lil Loaded unloaded himself, and he did the world of justice. So at least he's got an even KD now.
Stacks no paper, gets no hose, shot himself over
Wasted.
a 20-year-old. Oh my
Over
god!
like kill yourself again. Kill yourself again. Do it.
XXX Temptation's up in hell. Like, yo, you. God.
Exactly. They go down, and meanwhile, XXXTentacion is still he's in hell and is like permanently stuck in his IA like
Lil
like
Loaded got
forever.
forked in the heart.
And he comes down, and then fucking Lil Loaded comes up next to him. And he's like, "What could I have done different, XX?" And he goes, and then that's Audioface. And I'm not going to plug it. Never
Don't
listen to
find
us
us.
again, please,
That's
God. Peter,
That was bad.
Dan, for the love of God, fine-tooth comb. Fuck me, I can't
There's
say
gonna
it.
be like whole blocks of this episode I'm taking out. We're done. Next week, King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard. Goodbye.